What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. Let's do a quick review of the new movie in the Megan franchise, Soulmate. Now, I liked Megan a lot, the first one. The second one, I still enjoyed it, and my review basically said this was stupid fun. And it was really stupid, but it was fun. I think, man, so Soulmate, it tried to take a more serious turn in the world. It tried to be a more serious movie. It was definitely a lot more gory than the other two movies in this franchise. Having an R rating, it was a lot more gory. There was some moments in this movie where I was like, whoa! So they went there with the gore. They also went there with, so let's talk about what the movie's about first. The movie's about a guy that works in AI, and he decides to beta test. He's a widower, and he decides to beta test a new soulmate android, and he gets in there, messes with her code, makes her more autonomous, and she falls in love with him, and then her love becomes violent, and she wants to start hurting people who are potentially getting in the way of her being with him. So yes, the movie had a level of gore that the other movies in the Megan franchise just did not have. This movie also had a level of, they went there as far as the sexual content was concerned. There was a couple scenes in this movie that was rather explicit. Not pornographic, but explicit for sure. And the tone of this movie was a lot more mature than the Megan movies. A lot more kind of trying to play it straight, right? Trying to be a horror movie. And for the most part, it was successful. However, we've seen this movie. You know, we saw this movie in Companion. We've seen other versions of this movie as well. Megan Fox did one of these. What was it? I don't remember what the Megan Fox one was called. There's been several of these now. And unfortunately, Soulmate, where Companion had a little bit to say, I think you can debate how much Companion actually had to say, but it definitely had something to say as far as the treatment of women in our society and the dangers of AI. Soulmate really didn't have anything to say. It really existed to be a vehicle for carnage candy. And that's fine. But in this day of AI paranoia, and not only is there the fear of AI one day physically harming us, but the mental harm that AI can cause us, it's fun to explore all that in these movies, and I just don't feel like enough of that was explored here. That's fine. You know, it was a carnage candy movie. It had several great kills in it, and if that's what you're looking for, I think there's a good time to be had here. There just wasn't much else beyond that. So, as a movie that exists in the Megan franchise, I think it is the weakest of the three, simply because it does take itself so seriously, and in the process, it kind of forgets to have fun. There's not much fun here. So, that's my take on Soulmate. Let me know what you thought of Soulmate in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.